We are outside today on this beautiful fall New England day. It is November and it is almost 70 degrees out. So I am going to take my practice outdoors today, and it's perfect because today I'm going to talk to you about full moon magic. I have two elements that I love to work with most. One is fire and one is water. Because we have a home in Florida, when I'm in Florida, I do a lot of water magic because we live right on the water. So I go out on my deck, I start a fire, and I have both elements. I have the beauty of the fire in front of me as well as the water. So let's get started. So I was saying, guys, it's a little windy out here. I am blessed enough that we do own a home now in Florida as well. It is actually going to be for our retirement, so it was an investment. We are lucky enough also to live right on the water. So I have my favorite element right there in my backyard for my use at any time. Today we're going to kind of incorporate the both of them, different ways that you can work the full moon magic using water and fire. You can use both of these, or you can choose just one of these rituals to work with, but I will show you how I like to celebrate the full moon using both fire magic and water. So as far as water cleansing goes, we use the water to cleanse our tools. We use the water to cleanse ourselves. We can use the water to cleanse our space. Same way we can use the fire element to cleanse our homes and ourselves and or our tools. So today I'm going to just show you how I kind of do things and how I incorporate both water and fire rituals together for a full moon or a new moon. During the full moon, I love to collect moon water. Every moon cycle, I label all of the bottles, and then I actually use them in my new moon rituals. One way to work with the water element under a full moon or the new moon is scrying in a bowl of water. It's a very simple thing to do if you know how to scry. All you need is a bowl of water, preferably a dark container, in a dark room or a dark night. When I'm scrying, I like to set a fire and go into a trance meditative state, just staring into the bowl of water to see if any images pop up, telling me about things I need to know. So this is my setup for the full moon. These are some of the crystals and the tools that I want to cleanse under the full moon. I'm also going to be enchanting all of these items. Some of these items are brand new, and that's why I like them under the full moon for a nice full cleansing. This is one of my latest new items, and I love her. She is porcelain, and she's actually pretty rare, this doll in particular. There's not many around of her. The Pendle Witch dolls are pretty rare in themselves. You can't find them that much. I mean, they are available, but they are becoming very scarce. I got her in Salem, and her name is Blue Willow Witch. So I will be cleansing her. I absolutely love her. She's a spirit doll, by the way. These are a couple of new pieces that I got from a Tibetan shop. This is my green Tara bracelet. And like I said, I got her recently on a new trip to Salem for Halloween. So I want her properly cleansed under the moon, and I also want to enchant her because I will be wearing her. I love Dragonic Magic. I got this piece. My husband bought it for me, actually, also at a Tibetan store in Salem. This ring is from my own collection, so I will have my store up and running soon. It will start out as an online shop, and then it will be here in my home. I am making feathers, bath salts, and jewelry right now. So this is one of the pieces. I also have this ring in quartz. If anybody's interested in purchasing one of these rings, you can contact me also in the comments below before I put them up on Etsy. And again, like I said, just some of my favorite tools, and these are the cards that I've been using a lot this month, so I'd like them to get some of that full moon magic as well. Journaling everything that's happened during your last month is another great way to celebrate the full moon. And it's also a continuation onto your new moon journal of what you want to bring into the new month. These small jars that you see are specifically for my spell work and cleansing my tools. I'll also put out a few wine bottles to collect some magic moon water from my new moon bath. My fire magic ritual tonight will be very simple. You can take a piece of paper, I'm using a bay leaf, write the intention of what it is you want to let go. When you write this down, you don't want to just throw it into the fire. You really want to imagine your life without this burden on your shoulders any longer. Really think about the intention of having this burden no longer in your life before releasing it into the fire. Collecting your own firewood for your magical fire is always the better option, and buying firewood that could have possibly been used for chopping down trees. Any good witch should know, never chop down a tree that isn't dying. And plus, it's so much more magical to collect your own wood. I've got so many different pieces of pine and birch and oak. Another thing you can do under the full moon is scrying. So you can actually do this very simply. All you need is a bowl of water. I use a dark gray bowl. When it is dark out and I have my fire going, I will then start my practice, obviously not right now. So basically all you guys want to do, you do not need to be outdoors for this. I'm choosing to because the weather is gorgeous today, but you can just go inside a dark room, light a candle of intention. You basically are just staring into the water to see what comes to mind, see what pictures appear to you in the water. You can do this with an intention behind it, or you can simply just go into a trance-like state staring into the water. It's really up to you. In part 2 of this video, I'll show you guys the bath that I take for the full moon. Every full moon I try to do a complete ritual. We're also going to be using this full moon water for the next new moon, so make sure to look out for that video. So in this video, we've covered how you can use the water you've collected from the full moon to cleanse your tools and cleanse your home. You can also charge your objects under the full moon, and you can also use the full moon water for your next bath, your spiritual bath, a new moon bath, as well as the next full moon bath. Something neat you can also do if weather permits, or if you want to sit in your bathtub. I prefer taking this one outside. But instead of taking an actual bath, you can actually put all the herbs of your intention into a pot. You actually cook them all together and then pour them over your head outdoors. This is usually where I practice this part. I get into my hot tub afterwards and just kind of melt underneath the light of